Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do 4 Pinterest DIYs. So stick with me and I'll walk you through the craft DIYs that I did, and we'll talk about what worked, what didn't, what works after, and what kind of failed and openly failed. So hard. So just keep watching. Did is a bat mobile. So, according to the Pintrest instructions, you are supposed to take the plastic bats, put a string through them, hang them from a stick or a circle. I can't remember what it's called, but you use it for like knitting and crocheting, but it's one of those circle things, and then hang it from your wall. Now, that one did perfect. I tried first to do it with thread, and I found the thread that I was using wasn't super thick. So then I went to yarn. I would suggest that if you're going to do this with yarn, to either use black yarn or yarn the same color as the wall. Because, as you can see, it's incredibly obvious that it's being hung with yarn. So that is my tip. Secondly, to hang it from the ceiling was quite interesting because it'd be a lot easier if I used a hook, but instead I used push pins. And this is how I made it work. And then just wrapped the string around it so that this way I can just hang it from there and it's not. So I give this DIY, Pinterest DIY, 2 thumbs up. It was great. I absolutely love it. It was super easy to do and anyone could do it. So this one I definitely highly recommend. On the yarn balls that you can get that are really popular and very Pinteresty. Now these look absolutely amazing, but take so much work. Like you have to the balloon itself, and then you put yarn in glue and put it around the pumpkin, or around the balloon. My challenge with this is that the yarn stuck mostly to my fingers, not the other yarn, and not the balloon. So I had a lot of problem with this because my fingers kept on sticking, and I couldn't figure out how to do it where it wouldn't stick. Second, the Pinterest thing that I followed said to push the pumpkin, push your little yarn pumpkin away from the balloon as you deflate it. Before you deflate it, to take it apart. I definitely would suggest doing this step. I skipped this step, and I slightly regret it because as it deflated, it kind of became a little misshapen. And I'm really not sure how to reshape it because it's just kind of dried this way. And now looks just kind of funny. This, I think if you had done it properly, would look great in a home where those balls would look good in to begin with. This doesn't really suit any of my decor. Although it was fun to do, I think kids would have more fun doing this. And I think that this would be a project for kids that would be fun because then you get to keep it afterwards. To me, I don't really have much use for this in my home, so although it was incredibly hard to do and everything, I'm not super happy with the results, and it's just not something that I really like. So I definitely wouldn't do this again. It works, it's just, to me, it's not worth it. So it's not a thumbs up or thumbs down, it just did not work. It just doesn't work for me or my aesthetic. So this one, for me, was a fail, but for other people would be a huge win. For the next project, you're supposed to take a glass jar and glue sticks to it. This one is super easy, super simple. Mine had very fiery results. As you can tell, the glass broke because of when I had it lit. The sticks came off and the glass fractured and broke and almost burnt down my apartment. I don't know if something got in the tea light and it was in there before because I just had the tea light sitting up here and it wasn't a new tea light, so I'm not sure if that was it, or if this glass piece from the dollar store wasn't strong enough. So I would... Alright, so apparently this is a huge fail for actual candles because the tea light managed to crack the glass and set fire to the candle. So this suggests that if you do decide to use this one, although it looks amazing, I absolutely love it, I think it's fantastic. If I make it again, I'm going to invest in higher quality glass candle holder so that hopefully this will not happen again. Now the final project that I did was the leaf bowl. This one took me a little bit longer to make because I had to get the leaves from the trees. Online on the Pinterest site, it said I could use either real leaves or leaves from the tree. And since I live in Canada and we have leaves literally falling from the tree in fall all the time, I thought I'd try the real ones. Now I found pictures that described what you wanted to do, but I couldn't find any writing stuff when I did this. So I made mine a little bit different than what the Pinterest website says to do. I didn't want to use a balloon, so I used a bowl. I also did mine a lot thicker than the Pinterest one suggests. They, based on the video that I found on YouTube that I actually did research of afterwards, they only did one layer of the bowl and I did probably about 2 or 3 layers. So mine looks a lot different. So that's why mine didn't quite turn out the same way that the other ones did. I still think it looks pretty cool and I'm interested to see how long this is going to last. It was super frustrating trying to get the leaves because for the large part of the beginning of October, it's been super warm here, so we haven't really had any leaves falling. So it wasn't until about this week, which is the 2nd week of October when I'm filming this, that we really had any leaves fall. So it took me a lot longer to get this one done because I was relying on Mother Nature. Depending on how long this lasts will depend on if I choose to try it again using the felt leaves. I'm hoping that because I've used so much glue that it will last. It will just be slightly delicate. If you want to create this one, because I think it looks really cool, I'm going to leave a link down below to a video that I found on YouTube that actually walks you through how to do it and shows you how to do it more eco-friendly than using a balloon. Alright, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like Pinterest crafts. I can definitely do some more because I spend a lot of time on Pinterest saving crafting recipes. So let me know. Don't forget to subscribe down below. And if you want to follow me and Sage on Instagram, you can feel free. I'm at KB Wolf. Sage is pretty much the star. I do post different Pinterest craft recipes and crafting projects that I've tried there, so definitely feel free to follow us, and we'll see you next time. Bye!